Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a fascinating topic, signs that a parallel version of you might be trying to send you a message. Now this might sound like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, but bear with me. We're talking about the idea that there are multiple versions of you existing in different dimensions, living out different choices, and sometimes those versions might be trying to get in touch with you. So let's break down some of the signs that could mean a parallel version of yourself is reaching out. If you've ever felt like there's something more out there, or like you're receiving messages from another place, you're going to want to stick around for this one. Understanding the concept of parallel versions. First, let's talk about what we mean by a parallel version of you. Imagine that every decision you make creates a different path. In one reality, you choose to move to a new city. In another, you stay in your hometown. In one universe, you decide to take a certain job. In another, you pass it up. Each of these choices creates a different version of you, living out a different reality. This is what we call parallel universes, or the multiverse. Now, sometimes these different versions of you might try to communicate. Maybe it's to guide you, to warn you, or just to connect across these unseen barriers. And there are signs to look out for, clues that a parallel version of you might be reaching out. Let's get into them. Sign 1. Repeating numbers or patterns. The first sign is seeing repeating numbers or patterns everywhere. Have you ever noticed the same numbers appearing over and over again? Like 1111 on the clock, or 222, or 555? These repeating numbers are often called angel numbers, but they can also be signs that another version of you is trying to get your attention. These numbers might feel like a coincidence at first, but pay attention to how you feel when you see them. Do you get a sense of déjà vu or feel like you're being nudged toward a certain direction? It could be a parallel version of you, trying to send a message or guide you through a decision. Next time you see those repeating numbers, take a moment to pause and reflect on what's happening in your life. Ask yourself, is there something I need to pay attention to right now? Sign 2, strong intuition or gut feelings. The second sign is a strong intuition or gut feeling that comes out of nowhere. Have you ever felt an unexplainable pull towards something? Or maybe a strong feeling to avoid a situation, person, or place? This could be more than just instinct. It might be another version of you sending a message across dimensions. Think about it. If there's a version of you that has already experienced something, they might be trying to warn you or guide you away from making the same mistake. Or maybe they're encouraging you to take a step they've taken that brought them happiness. These feelings are often subtle, but if you start to notice them more frequently, it could be a sign of something deeper. Trust your gut. Sometimes it knows more than you think. Sign 3, vivid dreams or visions. The third sign is having vivid dreams or visions. Dreams are a powerful way for messages to come through because when we're asleep, our minds are more open to other realms. If you've been having dreams that feel incredibly real, like you're living a different life, or dreams where you see yourself in situations you don't recognize, this could be a parallel version of you communicating. Pay close attention to these dreams. Do they repeat? Do they feel more like memories than dreams? You might be tapping into another version of your reality. You can keep a dream journal next to your bed and write down what you remember as soon as you wake up. Sometimes the message only becomes clear when you see the patterns over time. Sign 4, synchronicities and coincidences. The fourth sign is synchronicities and coincidences. Have you ever thought about someone and then they call you out of the blue? Or you're thinking about a topic and suddenly you see it everywhere, in books, conversations, and on social media. These events, known as synchronicities, can feel like strange coincidences, but they might actually be messages from a parallel version of you. Synchronicities often happen to catch your attention and guide you towards something important. It's like a parallel you is trying to say, Hey, look over here. Don't ignore these signs. Instead, start noticing them, writing them down, and seeing if there's a pattern or a message that's becoming clear over time.